consider this honour to be on behalf of all of us at Keren Hayesod, the lay leadership around the world, past and present, and of course the unbelievable team that Keren Hayesod has, and its partnership with the Jewish Agency for Israel, with the World Zionist Organization, and with JFNA. So I really accept this honour most humbly on behalf of all of those organisations and all of the lay leadership and team of Keren Hayesod, and I appreciate it enormously. I also feel that this is a particularly difficult moment, as has been said and we all know, to receive an award at this time when there is so much pain and suffering taking place in Israel. I am acutely aware of that and somewhat uncomfortable about it. But as Sam said, this is one of the only times he didn't take an instruction from me. Israel is full of heroes right now, sadly. I'm looking at the yellow chair. We still have 101 hostages not home. That same chair or equivalents exist in all of our communities around the world that I have had the privilege of visiting, in our synagogues and in our schools. And I don't think we can forget that. The real heroes are the Israelis that are living every day through this hell that has been set upon us in October the 7th. The brave soldiers, the brave people who are trying to recover from enormous loss and sadness. But I do include the entire diaspora that is working with the Jewish people of Israel in a unified fashion that I don't think we've seen before. For me, it's an unbelievable privilege to have my father and Judy here. I think most of you know my father's background. What a privilege it is for me to be standing here with him. He's 94. As Bruce said, Dad has survived the Holocaust, fought in the Golani Brigade, and has also been a humble servant of the State of Israel and the Jewish people. And that's what I saw at home. That's what Judy and I try to emulate at home. And Judy saw it in her own family as well. And that's what we try and teach our kids, Lador Vador, to make sure that our next generation feels as we do. And there's no break in the chain. Sadly, when you think of my father sitting here as a Holocaust survivor, who would have imagined that 80-odd years later, we are dealing with many of the same issues that we were dealing with in the Holocaust? Who would have imagined that 80 years later, Jews are being killed simply because they're Jews? The level of anti-Semitism that we are all experiencing in the world is unprecedented in our lifetimes, just because we're Jews and just because we have the State of Israel. But they've all made a mistake, because all they've done is brought us closer. We are more united than ever as a Jewish people, and the Jewish people in the diaspora, they've shown unbelievable dedication to the State of Israel and unbelievable dedication to strengthening their own communities. And that is a result of what has occurred since October the 7th. The unity that we have in the diaspora is just at a level that I've never seen before. I think I mentioned this to you, Mr. President, just in our own hometown of Sydney, on a commemoration of October 7th, we had 12,000 Jews at a park of a city of just 45,000 Jews. And I know that went on all through the diaspora. So we are as united as ever. I would like to finish with, Mr. President, you've paraphrased Pirkei Avot, where it is not our job to finish the role, but it is also we are not free to desist from the task. I feel you've said that to me, you've taught that to me, and I've used that many times. We will continue to fight for the State of Israel. We will continue to serve all of the Jewish people for as long as we have the capability to do so. So thank you for that. you.